This is our yoga flow. We will need a set of blocks, and then a strap is always optional and encouraged to use at any time. We're going to start today in a child's pose. So drawing your knees wide, sinking your hips towards your heels, reaching your arms long to the front of the mat, allowing your forehead or your chin to gently rest on the floor or on the block. Belly rise on your inhale, fall on your exhale. All dimensions, forwards and backwards, side to side, up to down. Big breath out. Maybe setting an intention for class today. On your next breath in, go all the way to the top. Taking one more sip of air, sealing your lips, and now breathing in and out through your nose. Building heat within your body using only your breath. Fingertips reaching further to the top of the mat on your inhales. Continuing to hold that length, sinking your hips further in towards your heels on your exhales. Tempt your fingers, releasing your palms off of the mat, pressing your finger pads into the floor. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Press your palms back to the floor. Begin to cactus your arms, draw your elbows out wide. Palms remain down towards the floor. Now reach your right hand back towards your right heel. Reach your left hand back towards your left heel. Reach your right arm forward, pinky down, thumb up. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Palms facing in as you press your pinkies in towards the floor, feeling the stretch along the shoulders. Inhale, rise up, find a tabletop at the center of your mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly towards the floor, and lift your gaze towards the sky. On your exhale, press into the tops of your feet, round your spine, gaze toward your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, tailbone lifted, collarbone wide. Exhale, press it all the way, rounding your spine, creating more space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift your gaze. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, press into the tops of your feet, elbow creases to the top of the mat. One more time, tabletop, cat and cow with your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale, let it all go. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, hovering and holding. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, sweep, hover, and hold. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through the left side body. Right palm to the sky as you allow your right cheek or ear to come towards the floor or a block. Left arm can stay boxed out, or you can bind your left hand towards your right hip. to open up your shoulders. Your left arm is fine. Gently plant your left hand back on your shoulder. Press into your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand to your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Gaze up, look up, spinal twist. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it through, hovering the left arm palm to the sky. Once more, inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it all the way under and through the right side. Left palm to the sky as you allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor. You're welcome to keep your right hand boxed out or bind it around towards your left hip. Gently plant your right hand if it was binded. Press into your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, release your left hand to your left shoulder. Tuck your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky, coming to our first downward facing dog. Biceps hug in towards your ears, pressing your heels towards the floor, lengthening the back side of your body. Stay here as long as you need. Begin to pedal out your heels, deep bend and extend to one knee at a time, allowing your hips to sway side to side. Inhale, lift both heels to the sky. Exhale, lower them over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower them over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Big breath in. Big breath out. On your next inhale, with a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Crown of your head pulling away from your body. Back is flat. Exhale, forward fold, allowing your rib cage to sandwich onto the tops of your thighs. You can grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. If you'd like to add a sway side to side, keep a soft bend in both of your knees. Gently sway back through center, release your hands towards the floor. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Shoulders down and back. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Release your arms by your side. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Gently close your eyes, holding here in mountain pose. Spread your fingers wide. Big breath in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold that length. Exhale, release your shoulders further within your ears. Gently flutter your eyes open. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Toe heel your feet together, big toes tuck, tiny space between your heels. Bind your fingers, releasing your thumb and index fingers for a steeple grip. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, biceps hug in towards your ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right, bump the hips to the left. Stacking that left shoulder directly over the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left, hips to the right. Right shoulder stacked directly over the left. Inhale, come back to center. Switch the thumb that's on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right, maybe get a little bit deeper this time. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your hands to the low of your back. Fingertips facing down. You can also bind your hands. Toe heel your feet to hips distance. Press your hips forward, gaze up to diagonal. Stay here or continue to draw your hips forward as you gaze further up towards the ceiling. Maybe you find a wall behind you. Inhale, come back to center. Shoulders over your hips. Exhale, slide your hands on the back side of your legs. Reach for your heels, reach for your toes. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your hands on your shoulders. Step your feet back, coming into a high plank. Option to lower the knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press into the tops of your feet, little to no weight in your palms. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Shoulder blades back. Exhale, release down. Keeping your left hand boxed out under your left shoulder, extend your right arm long. Relax your leg, we bump your hips side to side. Come back to center, press into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Pivot to your right hip for broken wing. Maybe you want to bend that top left knee in front or behind your bottom hip. Deepening the stretch in your right shoulder and your left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Both hips grounded. Walk your right hand in. Extend your left arm directly out from your left shoulder. Right hand stays boxed out. Wiggle out your legs side to side. Here. Come back to center. Press into the top of your left foot. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Pivot to your left hip. Maybe bend that top knee in front or behind your bottom leg. Just allowing your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor or the block. Deepening that sensation in your left shoulder and your right hip. On this side. Inhale, come back to center, both hips grounded. Walk your left hand in under your left shoulder. Press it to the tops of your feet, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press all the way up, full cobra. Gaze up towards the sky. Tuck your toes, come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 big breath in, big breath out. Allowing the hips to sway side to side. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle, wiggle your toes, circle out your hip. Try to lower that left heel towards the floor. Noticing the stretching opposite directions. You open your hip even more. Kick your right leg up to the sky, squaring out the hips, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Release your left knee, untuck your left toes. Inhale, rise up, low crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms, press the hips forward, feel the stretch in that front left hip flexor. Inhale, come back to low crescent, arms overhead, shoulders over your hips. Exhale, bend your elbows, press your hips forward. Inhale, come back to center. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Hinge forward, plant your hands to the inside and outside to frame your right foot. Left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky, twisted lunge. Big lengthen. Release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Pivot your left toes to the long edge of the mat, all the way up to extended side. Right hand can remain on the floor or a block. Pivot your right toes to the left corner of your mat. We're going to sink the hips down low, Skadasana at the top of the mat. Hips can stay high. You can draw your hip towards your right heel. Hands can stay in heart center, on the floor, or on blocks. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to press into that right foot. Inhale, rise up, three-pointed star. Heels in, toes out, arms overhead. Exhale, goddess pose, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, three-pointed star. Pivot both toes to the top of the mat. Come back to your high crescent. Deep bend that front right knee. Pull that left hip back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Reaching those arms forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Rotate your left elbow to your right knee. Twisted lunge. Hands remain at heart prayer. Foot. Press off that left foot. Come into chair at the top of the mat. Still holding that twist. Inhale, come back to center. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Sweep your arms forward, find your chair. Pulse it here for 3, 2. Hold it low, sweep both arms back, lift the heels, drinking bird. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive forward, reach for your toes. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, option to lower the knees. Option to hover that right leg, my goodness. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal, pedal, pedal. We're gonna repeat that same flow on the other side. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, lower the right heel. Maybe add some movement to your left leg, your ankle, your toes, wiggling out your hip. Take what you need on this side. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back, hips are square. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Find your focus, release your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, rise up, low crescent. Press the hips forward, cactus the arms, gaze up towards the sky, gentle back bend. Inhale, come back to center, hips are square, shoulders over your hips. Exhale, press everything forward, cactus the arms. Inhale, back to center, arms overhead. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Come into high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your hands down to frame your left foot. Right hand on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm to the sky, twisted lunge. Back heel is lifted. Release your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Pivot your right toes along the edge of the mat. Reach your right arm to the sky, extended side. Deep bend to that left knee. We're going to pivot the left toes to the top right edge of our mat. Sink our hips down or keep them high. For Skadasana at the top of the mat. Deep bend that left knee. Right leg remains straight. Hands at prayer, the floor or blocks. Engage those legs next. Bring your hands back to prayer. Press into that left foot. Inhale, rise up. 3-point star, heels in, toes out. Exhale, guys pose. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, lift, beautiful. 3-point star, arms together. Pivot your toes back to the top of the mat. Deepen that front left knee, right leg straight. Arms overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Peer over those left toes. Reach your fingertips further. Bring your hands to heart center. Still hinging forward. Rotate your right elbow to your left knee. Twisted lunge. Holding here and breathing. We're going to press off that right foot to meet the left. Find chair at the top of the mat. Holding here. Square out your shoulders. Hands remain in prayer. Reach your arms forward in chair. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold the hips low. Sweep the arms back. Lift the heels. Drinking bird. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain, arms overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, swan dive forward. Plant your right foot. Kick your your left leg back. Option to hover, option to lower the knees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to add a few things in here. I'll let you know when the changes are coming. Feel free to take them or just omit them and stay in the pose. Inhale, kick your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Option for a change here. Stay or kick it through, falling triangle. Left arm to the sky. Option to hover or lower that right leg. Plant your left hand if it's lifted. Knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Step it through, runner's lunge. Once you arrive, lower that back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, low crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Maybe get deeper into that back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your front foot. Left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Change here. Pivot your toes to the outer edge. Dip your left hip back. Reach your right arm towards your left toes. Horizon lunge or stay in twisted. Inhale, we'll all meet back in twisted lunge. Release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Pivot your left toes to the long edge of the mat. Sweep your left arm to the sky. Extended side. Pivot your right toes to the corner edge of the mat. Sink the hips down, Skadasana, top of the mat. We're back on track. Big breath in. Big breath out. Maybe you want to open your wings. Right arm to the floor, block, left arm to the sky. Great opportunity to use a strap here, using a bind. Release your hands back to heart center. Press off that right foot. Inhale, rise up, three-pointed star, heels in, toes out. Exhale, goddess pose, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, lift, big star. Pivot the toes back to the top of the mat. High crescent, deep bend that right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach, peering over your right toes. Release your hands to heart center, elbows are wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Twisted lunge. Option to stay here or option to press off of that left foot. Lifting that left leg. Wherever you are, step your left foot to meet the right. Twisted chair, top of the mat. Scratch your hips. Release your arms forward. Find your chair. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Last one. Hold it low. Lift the heels. Sweep the arms back. Drinking bird. Change here. Stay in drinking bird. Or lift the hips to the sky. Bring the crown of your head further towards the floor. Fingertips to the sky. Diver pose. Embrace the weebles and wobbles. Inhale, rise up. Extended mountain. Exhale. Release your hands to heart center. Drive your left knee up towards your chest. Release your left foot to the inside of your right ankle, calf or thigh for tree pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Single leg mountain, arms overhead, left knee lifts. Exhale, sweep the arms back, step your left leg back. Lightning crescent. Plant your hands to frame your right foot. Step your right foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal, pedal, pedal. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stay here or kick it through. Fallen triangle. Maybe right arm to the sky. Maybe lift that left leg. Plant your right hand if it's lifted. Tuck your knee into your nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, step it through. We're back on track. Lower that back knee and tuck your toes. Inhale, rise up, low crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Press the hips forward. Gaze up. Inhale, shoulders over your hips, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. Press it forward. Inhale, reach. Arms overhead, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, high crescent. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your front foot. Right hand on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Change here. Stay in your twisted lunge or dip your hip back, rotate to the outer edge of each foot, horizon lunge. Inhale, we'll all meet back in twisted lunge. Release your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Pivot your right toes to the long edge of the mat. Sweep your right arm to the sky, extended side. Deep bend into that left knee. Pivot your left toes to the top right of your mat. Bend into that left knee, Skadasana. Right leg is straight, hips are high or low. You can release your hands to the floor or blocks. You can open your wings. Left hand on the floor on a block, right arm to the sky. Maybe find a full or half bind with or without a strap. One more round of breath here. Release your hands back to heart center. Press into your left foot. Inhale, rise up, 3-point star. Heels and toes out. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, reach. Arms overhead, 3-point star. Pivot your toes to the top of the mat, high crescent, deep bend into that left knee, back heels lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward, sweep both arms front. Bring your hands to heart center. Big breath in. On your exhale, rotate your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Twisted lunge. Stay here. Or lift your back leg. Holding that twist. Whether you're in twisted lunge or that right leg is lifted, plant your right foot to meet the left, twisted chair, top of your mat. Back to center, hips are square with the shoulders. Reach their arms forward, pulse it here for 3. Last 2. Hold the hips low, sweep both arms back, lift the heels, drinking bird. Stay here to find diver. Continue to lift your hips forward to the sky as you straighten the legs. Arms reach up, crown of your head towards the floor. Whether you're in diver or drinking bird, inhale, rise up. Mountain pose, lifting your left leg, single leg mountain. Release your hands to heart center. Left foot comes to the inside of your right foot. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, sweep it back. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. As I realize we just did tree on the right side 2 times, so we'll do tree on the left side 2 times. We'll make this breath to movement. Take out anything that you don't suit you today. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Stay here, kick it through. 1 breath. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, step it through. Release your bottom knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up. One cactus lunge. Press it forward. Inhale, reach. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Hinge forward. Sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your hands to frame your front foot. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Twisted lunge. Stay here. Dip your back hip. Horizon lunge. We'll all meet back at twisted lunge. Plant your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Pivot your left toes. Open up, extended side. Exhale, Skadasana, top of the mat. Inhale, press it up, 3-point star. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, reach, 3-point star. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, high crescent, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Reach forward, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release the hands to heart center. Big breath in. Exhale, rotate left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Stay here and lift that back leg. Exhale, step your left foot to meet the right. Twisted chair. Release your hands to heart center. Arms come forward, pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Last one, drinking bird, lift the heels, sweep the arms back. Stay here, find diver. Sweep the arms up, hips to the sky. Inhale, rise up. Single leg mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right foot to the inside of your left ankle, calf, or thigh. Open up that right hip flexor. Inhale, single leg mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms back, kick your right leg back. Plant your right foot, plant your hands to frame your left foot. Kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stay here, kick it through, fallen triangle. Plant your right hand, tuck your knee into your chest, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Release your right knee, untuck your right toes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, single lightning crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, frame your front foot. Right hand on the floor on a block, inside of your left foot, left arm to the sky, twisted lunge. Dip the back hip if you want to find horizon, reaching back. Inhale, we'll all meet back at twisted lunge. Plant your left hand to the inside of your left foot, pivot your right toes. Extended side, right arm reaches high. Exhale, Skadasana, top of the mat, deep bend that left knee. Inhale, press up, 3-point star. Exhale, goddess pose, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, 3-point star. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, high crescent, back to the top of the mat, deep bend that left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Draw the arms to heart center. Pivot your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Twisted lunge. Stay here or lift your right leg. Holding that twist. Wherever you are, step your right foot to meet the left. Twisted chair, top of the mat. Square the shoulders. Pulse the hips for 3. Last 2. Hold it low. Sweep both arms forward. Drinking bird. Lift the heels. Sweep the arms back. Stay here. Straighten legs as you lift the hips to the sky. Crown of your head towards the floor. Diver pose. Inhale, rise up. Single leg mountain. Right knee lifts. Exhale, hands to heart center. Plant your right foot to the inside of your left leg. One more round of breath here. Inhale, single leg mountain, right knee drives, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Extend that right leg, plant your right foot, hands frame your left toes, take your left leg up and back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Hold that right knee bent, draw your right knee towards your right wrist for half pigeon. Slowly releasing your left knee to the floor. Maybe you're gonna slide that left leg back. Great opportunity to use a block here underneath your right hip to keep the hips square. You can also leverage those blocks under your hands as you walk your fingertips toward your midline for a back bend. Stay tall or hinge forward at any time, releasing your hands or your forearms to the floor or to blocks. Find a gentle sway of your hips side to side. This way back through center, release your hands on your shoulders. Great opportunity for a strap around the top of your left foot. Draw your left heel in towards your glutes. Reach your right arm back, maybe making connection with your foot, that strap, or just reaching. Quad stretch on the left side. With control, release your left foot, release your right hand. Walk your hands closer in toward your midline. Tuck your back left toes, lift your hips to the sky, sealing your right foot where it was in your half pigeon. Now we're in curtsy pyramid. You can bend one or both of your knees. Your back heel can be lifted or grounded. You want to feel that stretch in your outer right leg all down the body by rotating your right hip back, left hip forward. Think about drawing the hips in a clockwise motion. Bend to that front right knee, plant your hands to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the left, move back to downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Hold that left knee bent, draw your left knee toward your left wrist. Coming into half pigeon. Gently releasing your right knee, you can slide that right leg further back by keeping your right toes tucked. When you're cozy, you can untuck the toes. Using a block under your left hip or under your hands as you walk your hands towards your midline for a gentle back bend. Staying here or folding forward at any time. You rock back to center, plant your hands under your shoulders. Option, use a strap around the top of your right foot. Draw your right heel in towards your glutes, reach your left hand back. Maybe just reaching, maybe making connection with your foot, pant leg, or that strap. Quad stretch for the right side. Slowly release your left hand and your right foot. Walk your hands closer in towards your midline. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips to the sky. Curtsy pyramid. This time, you want to rotate that left hip back, pressing your right hip forward, hips counterclockwise, feeling that stretch in your outer left hip. Maybe you create a bend, one or both of your knees. Maybe your back heel is lifted. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot, pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Release the crown of your head towards the floor. You can find complete stillness Or maybe finding a gentle sway side to side. You can ragdoll your arms by grabbing opposite elbows. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands towards the floor. Right hand on the floor on a block. Reach your left arm to the sky. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Exhale, release your left hand to meet the right. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Left hand stays on the floor on a block. Gazing up or down. Exhale, release your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands back to the left foot. Pivot your toes, bend into your front knee. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, coming back to your down dog. Pedal, 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 big breath in. Big breath out. Gently release your knees towards the floor. Finding a tabletop at the center of your mat. Lower your left or right hip as you sweep your feet around to the top of the mat. Grabbing a block, placing it between your knees. Feet are grounded, knees to the sky. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to the mat. Always an option to release one hand or forearm down for support. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Once you arrive, tap your thumbs overhead. Release your arms back by your side. Still squeezing that block. Walk your heels close in towards your glutes. Press your pinkies into the floor, thumbs to the sky, palms facing into your body. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, thumbs tap overhead. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. We're going to add on. Inhale, hips and arms lift. Flip your palms to the sky, keep the hips elevated. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach overhead. Flip the palms back in. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. Once more, just like that. Inhale, hips and arms lift, squeeze at the top. Maybe lift an inch higher, palms to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Flip the palms in. Exhale, lower everything down. Release that block from your knees. Keep it in one hand. Maybe walk your heels closer into your glutes. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Slide that block on the lowest setting underneath your hips for supported bridge. Noticing the front side of your body releasing as your sacrum melts into that mat, into the floor. Gently releasing one leg at a time up towards the sky. Flex your toes. Pressing the soles of your feet towards the ceiling, sacrum in towards the block. Stay here as long as you like. You can reach your hands towards your toes. Maybe adding some movement, wiggling out your fingers, your toes, stretching out your ankles and your wrists. On your next exhale, gently lower your heels back to the floor. Once they arrive, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Set that block off to the side. Lower your hips. Tuck your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Keeping your knees in towards your body, release the soles of the feet to the sky for happy baby. You can continue to grab the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of your calf, the inside or outside edge of your feet. Also a great opportunity for a strap here around the arches of your feet. Knees are tracking wide, avoiding your rib cage. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side, pressing your lower back in towards the floor. Gently sway back through center, right foot to the sky, extend your left leg long. Flex your left toes, stretching the front side of your left hip. Single leg happy baby. Keeping the left leg long, release your right foot, calf or thigh. Bind your hands on your right shin as you draw your right heel in toward your glute. Point, flex, or flat your right ankle when removing pose on the right side. Gently release your left heel to the floor. Release your bind. Using your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Draw that right knee across your midline over to the left side of your body. Your right knee can tap the floor, a block, or just hover in space. Maybe reach your right arm long, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, both hips grounded. Right knee stays bent. Draw your right knee to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. Letting go of tension in your hip flexors and your lower back. Plant your right foot on the floor, knee to the sky. Flex your left toes. Lift your left leg to the sky. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Draw your left knee away from your midline. Walk your right foot closer in towards your glutes. Cactus your arms. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Figure four bridge. Exhale, lower back down. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Option to use a strap here and weave it around the back side of your right thigh. Inhale, lift your right knee over your hip, shin parallel. Grab and hold that strap or behind your right thigh for reclined pigeon. You can lower your head, neck, and shoulders to get deeper in the stretch. Increasing or decreasing the sensation by lightening your grip on that strap if you're using one. Release your bind of your thigh or the strap. Plant your right foot on the floor. Release your left foot to meet the right. Tuck your knees back into your chest, soles of your feet to sky, coming back to happy baby. Maybe add a gentle sway side to side. Gently sway back through center, left foot to the sky, extend your right leg long, single leg happy baby. Flex your right toes, feeling the stretch in that right hip flexor. Release your left foot to your left glute, bind your hands on your shin. Point, flex, circle out your left ankle, wiggle your toes. When removing pose on the left side. Lower your right foot to the floor, release your bind. Using your right hand on the outside of your left knee, gently draw your left knee across your body, over to the right side. That left knee can tap the floor, a block, or just hover in space. Maybe extend your left arm long as you gaze over your left shoulder, or up to the sky. Inhale, come back to center, left knee stays bent. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg for a reclined tree, letting go of any tension in your hips, your calf. Keeping the left knee bent, plant your left foot on the floor, knee to the sky, flex your right toes. Lift your right leg to the sky. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Draw your right knee away from your midline. Walk your left heel closer into your glute. Cactus your arms, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Allow the knees to fall over to the right, back to center, over to left. One more time in each direction, side to side without forcing it. Gently come back to center. Option to use a strap around the back side of your left leg. Lift your left knee over your hip, shin parallel. Grabbing hold of that strap or binding your hands to the back side of your left thigh. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay lifted, or you can lower them down for a deeper stretch. In the outer right hip, recline pigeon pose. Release the bind of your hands or that strap. Plant your left foot. Plant your right foot to meet the left. Toe heel your feet to about mat's distance. Heels in, toes out. Cactus your arms. And allow your knees to fall side to side. Windshield wiper legs. Keeping both shoulders grounded. One more time in each direction. Come back to center. Keeping your feet where they are, maybe walking your feet a little bit closer in. Allow your knees to fall in towards one another for fallen bridge. You can always adjust your feet once your thighs are touching, knees falling inward. To sky. Walk your feet in under your hips. Reach your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Full body stretch, reaching. Keeping your legs long, grab a block between your palms. Gently press yourself up with your forearms. We're going to set the blocks up like a T. If you have one, that's fine. You can allow your neck to fall off the back, opening up your throat. We're going to find supported fish pose. So that one block is going to be lying down along the length of your spine. Option to use a top bun underneath your head, or you can allow your nape of your neck to drop over that block. Arms resting by your side. Holding here and breathing. Supported fish pose. You're welcome to stay here with the block supported underneath your back. Or you can gently prop yourself up on your forearms, removing the block or blocks, returning back onto your back side, coming into your final resting pose for Shavasana. Melting into your mat with your breath. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath, back into your body. Draw your knees into your chest, gently crossing one ankle over the other. Rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. Gentle spinal massage as many times as you need before coming up to a comfortable seat of your choice. To allow the hips to open, you can place a block underneath your hips. Sitting nice and tall, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes as we bow our head, bringing our thumb to our third eye in prayer. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. The light, love, and yogi in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light, love, and yogi in each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.